to Apex Esports League. Tonight is round 2 of the Pagnian Advanced Simulation GT3 Championship, and that sees us at Fuji International Speedway for tonight. We've got 10 minutes of practice, 10 minutes of qualifying, a 40-minute race. Weather is generated, time of day is morning, and there's a 46% fuel cap across the GT3 class, meaning they will need to take fuel to be able to finish out the 40-minute race. Our standings coming into round 2, we have Dylan O'Shea leading the championship after a clean sweep from round 1. And then we've got Samuel Smith in P2 and Luke Swan in P3. In our results last week, we commenced the series at Barcelona, Catalunya Historic, and Dylan O'Shea took pole position, the fastest lap of the race, and then the race win. So well done on the clean sweep for the opening round. We'll take a look at the track. So it is 4.46 kilometers long in the no chicane layout. So it is 100% humidity currently, 19 degrees, cloudy, and it doesn't look like there is rain at the moment. There was only a 2% chance. You weren't too sure if there was going to potentially sneak that in on us anyway. And if you're joining us for the stream, jump in this chat, say hello. I'm going to jump over and see how our drivers are faring in the practice now. Like another good fulfilled again for round 2. We should see about mid-30s registering in at the moment. No timed laps yet on the board for them. Foggy with 100% humidity. So could potentially mean that the track may be a little bit damp. We'll have a look and see. So we're going to get into that in the details. So track temperature's 20 degrees. Yeah, first time's coming in now. Dylan O'Shea. Seeing some good pace straight up of 36.5. Saw some very consistent pace for our drivers from round 1. So we're going to anticipate the same again tonight. That was a little bit hectic on lap 1. Hopefully some of the teething issues out of the way. The drivers all set for phenomenal opening laps. Session tonight as well. Let's see if we have any debut drivers with us tonight. We had a lot of debuts last week. Fuji's gonna make some great racing. It is fast and technical. It is much nicer without the chicane. Times coming on the board. They've got about 10 drivers that have got times out there at the moment. Yeah, 12 now. Getting a time in practice. Only a minute to go. We'll be going around for a hot lap. One of the drivers in qualifying as well, and they will be talking us through. We did try out last week having a little interview mid-race with Ryan Carlson. Don't distract Caleb Dawson, who has volunteered to do it tonight to guide us through a nice quick lap around Fuji. So 39 drivers at the moment. 40 will be a full grid. We have capped it to 40. Times there pretty tight. throughout the field. No Shays pace. We've got Caleb Dawson 6 tenths away from that time. We got booted over pretty quick last week. Allen. I'm getting to see make the race start. Last week he was in the qualifying. There you go, moved across it nice and quick. Gear up ready for him as he commences his first time lap. Humidity's dropped 1%. Track temperature's increased by 1. Debuts that are not currently in their cars. So we've got Cousin stuff. Hopefully I'm getting that correctly. All there for you, Caleb, to talk us through this lap, mate.
Okay, so I like to brake just before the curbing here. Ease off the brakes, ease off the ABS to get the car to turn. Widen this corner up as much as possible. Hit the limiter a few times there. Down to 4th, open this up again. And then keep it tight through this long right-hander. Down to 2nd, get an early turn in. And again, widen the corner up. These guys in front don't impede us too much. Down to 3rd, get impeded. These corners are probably the hardest corners. Down to 2nd through these ones. Trying to get the car rotated through off-camber corners is probably the most difficult thing around this track. Okay, wide line to get as much exit speed as we can down the main straight. Not a great lap because of impeding, but not too bad.
Thanks very much, Caleb. It's a pretty good lap considering you had the traffic in there. Hopefully it's better on your next lap around. Awesome. Good luck with the race.
Thank you.
Now Caleb Dawson taking us around for a lap around Fuji. To the time 1.7 away from that pace. 6.6 in the practice session. I'm sure we'll be able to bring that time down and get a little bit closer up towards the front end. Seeing about 21 drivers getting times on the board. So 7.5 seconds separating the 21 cars. That's the Ferrari with pole position, Sam Smith. So 1.2 away from Smith's time. It's a nice run over the sausage curves on the exit. Fair bit of that visibility reduction along pit straight. So it seems relatively clear around the other sections of the track. So about 14, 15 drivers yet to get a lap on. Got Brody Tense debuting with us tonight. Welcome aboard and all the best of luck tonight, Brody. Fellas parked the car, not sure if he's had a spin. Yeah, there's a good amount of tyre marks there. Looks like no damage for the Mustang to continue on the lap. Too much movement going on. He's only second timed laps. Seems to be about Audi, Ferrari being popular choice cars, followed then Porsche, maybe even balancing out with the Audi. There is actually only just a lone McLaren out there, which is David Simmons. Out there, and the drivers do have to make sure they've used the same car that they've already used in the series. So if they're only just joining us tonight for round 2, they haven't had to register the car or anything. So the car that they're using now will be locked in, but all our drivers will be here from last week to make sure that they pick the right car when joining the session, otherwise they will void their championship points. Samuel Smith, big pace. Qualifying down the Benefield, pretty close, only 2 tenths off from that pole time. O'Shea, series leader, coming into tonight's round. Currently qualifying P4. There's championship points on the line. So be able to continue that series lead at the end of tonight. So to ensure he tries that car qualified up towards the front as much as possible. 30 seconds left on the clock, and then that's it for qualifying. First time out there, 1:35.45 by Samuel Smith. Pitting in and out, so that means they're not going to be getting in another timed lap. Make the start last week. He had technical issues with the game locking him out. He did actually was down from gridding up, ready to start the rolling start. It's for us that he may have had the issues resolved to be able to make the race tonight. Can't see him in the list. Join us to the stream. There is a bunch of sound effects controls that you can control over the stream. It will be recorded onto it, so when we throw it over to YouTube later, it'll all be there. It's not just being played over for a little bit of amusement during the stream. It will be captured, so you can play with those. So let us know who you're here to cheer on. We've got a lot of family and friends supporting the drivers out on track, and that's great to see. Do feel like it's starting a little bit croaky and rather ill today. Hopefully my voice will power through to the end of the race. Only a few drivers left out on track. So John Gallen. I think that's when they're finishing up their final lap, so we're going to be pit practices, both practicing the pit entrance. This is Carlson, a few others parked up in the pits at the moment. Once the session loads over and all the drivers are all exited the vehicle, we will be able to jump in and check out these qualifying results to start us off for round 2. There's our qualifying results. The Pagnian Advanced Simulation GT3 Championship Round 2 at Fuji, and Samuel Smith takes pole position. We then have through to P18, then Daniel Benefield, Simon Mazzomo, Sean McManara, Dylan O'Shea, Hayden Sell, Harry Dodds, Caleb Dawson, Luke Swan, Simon Chadwick, Ash Davis, Hayden Benefield, Brody Sentence, Craig Schultz, Russell Gander, Nicholas Martin, Matthew Shanahan, and Mark Cochran. And then we'll scan down through, so we've got just about a full grid, and I don't think I'll have the voice to be able to survive through reading all those results, but they are some fantastic times throughout the field there, even through to P36, only 5.6 seconds separating the field. And then 2 drivers not getting in the time, so Rick Kuznetsov and Sebastian Varndell, so I don't think Rick did actually get in the car, so hopefully no dramas going on for Rick. A fair bit of humidity there. Now race grid. The drivers start to get ready. We've only got about 6 or 7 drivers to ready up, and then we'll get the safety car moving away, ready to get green light for round 2. Stuff has actually readied up. All drivers ready. Russell Gander starting from the pits. Interesting choice there. Not sure if that's just a missed start or not. Saying he's jumped to the pits. Not sure if that moved him or if he did grid and then move across. There's already a little bit of bumping. Front Carson made contact. Sam Smith, the right-hand side, control of the race. Straight. 10th of the lap to go before safety car will go in. Now punching up nice. The tire's going to be pretty hectic coming down the turn one hairpin. Safety car away. It's about to go green. Kendall Middlefield's just edged ahead a little bit. He's going to carefully cross this control line beforehand. Gets away to a brilliant start. Left, 2 cars behind, that's Mazzomo and Benefield. Pick up the contact yet through the first corner. Everyone playing very cautious. So we've got 39 cars out on track. Russell Gander just being released now from the pit lane start. It's going to be an interesting choice if that was a strategic move. Single file through most of those turns. Carson's made some contact. It's just the 2 stuck. Safety car need is going to be opportunity for Gander to at least catch up. Sam Smith putting big gap already. 1 second now climbed out. He's only 0.8 of a lap around from the start. Big pace straight away. Carson's had the tow as well. Decent enough damage. Benefield's going for a move. Let's go around Mazzomo for P2. School's just journeyed into the pits as well. Is he taking some damage or not? He's showing up as having made contact. Oh, takes that curb pretty hard. Nearly unsettled the car for Smith. Curse has just gone off. Damage is like. It's 2 cars off. I think It's Clifton and Cochrane. Cochrane's lost the rear to that Lamborghini. He's going to have a fair bit of traffic to have to wait for as well. Clifton's back underway. He's got a heavy front end. He's turning around right on the apex of that corner. And the car around there pretty quickly. Samuel Spiff now pushing out nearly 2-second gap over P2. This is only on lap 3. Some phenomenal pace being set here. His last lap of 35.92. And it's pretty tight in those last laps between Benefield and Mazzomo, as well as O'Shea. McNamara also in with those same times. 36.4s and 36.5s. Battle going on between Shannon Corbett and Andrew Rushworth. It's in contention for P20. Car. Could be some damage to the car. It's definitely rattled him a bit. Snetsov gets up alongside down pit straight. Is he going to get him out of the brakes here? See some moves going on behind between Alex Swan and Jackson Brewer. Making some quick work on the pass. Martin had John Gallen appear to have the nose up into the inside of the corner. Sneaks in front. Things closing in now for P2, P3. That's Benefield and Mazzomo. Shardy start to round 2 compared to round 1. Good considering we've got about an extra 6 cars on track. Look at that train of cars. Shake Mazzomo. He's got Dons coming in pretty quick on him. Leader Sam Smith. Gap increased past 2 seconds now. Slipstream for the Porsche behind. braking here for sure. Nice manoeuvre by Mazzomo. Takes P2. These three drivers are heavily focused on each other. There's only a bigger opportunity for Sam Smith to be able to push out this lead even further. See, around the late start. Driver ended up with some very interesting looks. iRacing generation of the paint for the Porsches. So the background red hue over the car. Interesting. Goes for a spin. A bit of netcode, clip the back of Martin with Gallen's spin. It's going to be unfortunate. Closing in on Daniel Winrow. Tangles. Found some breathing room momentarily. Now he comes into the pits. Closing on the tail of Buckland. Midfield. It's got very sentence. Starting to close in a little bit. Lap times. About half a second gap between the two. Side by side between Shannon Corbett and Nicholas Martin. Just edged in front. A lot of speed trying to shave off. Try and get that inside line down through turn one. Brakes deep. Nearly makes contact Winrow. Take on Brad Hayes. Drop back a little bit. I'm not sure if there's a shave off of a slowdown potentially. Yeah, he just got a better run down through that corner. While drivers getting in and doing the pit, so these are going to have 30 minutes worth of fuel. Indulge. Ford Mustang chasing Ricky Hyde and also in the Mustang. pass. That car is in front. Cochrane. Six cars out of the 39, currently a lap down. Currently on lap 9. Around Corbett side by side. Oh, he's made contact. What a slide. Bad luck. Being stuck in incident last week as well. Corbett drops down multiple positions now. Tremendous damage on the car. Alright, timing on the clock. He's been into the pits. Coming for that fast repair now, grab that fuel. Looks on just past Simon Vella. Corners before, pit straight. Coming into the pits now. Fair bit of traffic here. That's one car. Not sure whose that is. Green Mustang. If you come in and use that pit stop already. Shea had a great undercut to be able to get the race win last week. What the strategy be for the Audi tonight? Car class up towards the front as well. Ferrari leading, followed by the Porsche. We've got an Audi. In P6. First Mustangs, P11. Real maker car being dominant. Fuji so far. Chubby feeling some pressure here from Sentence now. from back a little bit. Indulge makes some big movement into P5. Oh, he's just had him off track. Still at it. Johnson and Stephanie Piccoli coming into the pits. Johnson out of the pits actually. He's out in between P1 and P2. It's under blue flags. O'Shea comes in. Chadwick comes in. So the front row cars in the force pit stop. An undercut workout here for O'Shea. So it's a pretty solid gap that Samuel Smith has put over the field now. 3.5 seconds over P2. That lap car stuck in between. Putting a bit more aid to that gap. It's like a little bit more sunshine coming through. It's 7:22 AM now. So all that fog starting to clear a little bit. So more visibility, still 94% humid. Track temperature's only gone up a degree from the qualifying. Staying at nice and cool still. Very Dodds on the move here. Take on a Hayden Cell. Used his move. Back to the racing line. Dodds has got this covered nice and easy, but Cell not making it incredibly too much of a giveaway. Dawson in the pits. Scan the Fate and Cell. Chasing Harry Dodds in the Mercedes. For Chadwick. Well, exiting pits. Hayes also on the way out. Box. Only the first up. Drivers they peeled off into the pits first. It's Dylan O'Shea. Pass Dodds here. Dawson both pit behind. Russell Gander showing his pit time, but he did have the pit lane start. Slowing down for Samuel Smith. 4.1 second lead. Crosses the line to start lap 16. See that visibility starting to clear. Pits. Shanahan and Hyde also peeling in. Short stays out on track. This will be for P31. Hits. Gentry. Couple laps away from being 3/4 of the way through. Start considering coming in and grabbing that fuel in these next couple of laps. Cars are starting to get a little bit light. David Simmons. Back a bit. Check that wheel, that car. He's just going to try and get the car into the pits. Yeah, he's got some steering damage. That's Brad Hayes. He's going to get 3 behind as well. Someone overtakes in the pits. Race leaders as well. Mazzone, Benefield, and Cell all coming into the pits. A bumper out on the track. Saw Smith come through. He's got Caleb Dawson behind. Are you weaving the next jump of the stream? It'd be good to see you out there in the forward. Sam Smith bringing it in now. Car would be very close to empty, I would assume. Come in this lap as well. Pushing it, about to get another lap out of the car. Schultz not yet having a pit as well. It's not the line. Come in. Quick stop for Sam Smith. 46-second journey down pit lane. Just out around Buckland. This time in the box, 11.5 seconds. Zomo 10.7. O'Shea's undercut has definitely paid off. It's moved him up to P3. He's gained a couple of spots from where he was. Get into the pits. A very quick stop, 9.8 seconds in the box, a total journey of 43.73 seconds down pit lane. Won't be enough to be able to get to the top of the podium, but at least to finish on the podium will be beneficial to the championship. The race 35.2, which has been done by Samuel Smith. So a win here, it could mean that it'll be a clean sweep from round 2 for Samuel Smith. Matching O'Shea's round 1. P1, P2, there's a fair bit of lap traffic mixed in amongst everything here. So we'll see a very clean, tidy race without the light run carnage. Up here by Swan. The slipstream here is going to be doing very well. Audi should make quick work and get it under brakes, coming down into the hairpin. Defensive move here by Martin. Too late to go for a move now for Swan. Goes to go around the outside, a little bit of contact. Need to play caution with incident points. 17 incident points will serve them a drive-through penalty. You can only get 2 drive-throughs and then 1 single point afterwards will be a disqualification. You can see 1 disqualified car last week from incident points. The Ferrari under braking. Buckland gives the position away. That's what he was contemplating, a switchback. Coming into the pits. Brad Hayes. Once again, narrowly misses contact. Again, has come in and grabbed the fuel. Through pit lane start. All drivers having had their forced fuel stop. Again, has managed to come back from P39 to P23. Potentially trying to avoid any lap 1 chaos. They've been probably in a pretty strong position since there was no real dramas like last week. 5.5 minutes remain. Lap 22. Samuel Smith leads the way. He's had the lead throughout the entire race. Leading for 22 laps. Currently holding the fastest lap of the race. Absolute machine in that Ferrari. Dodds and Cell battling again. Cell. Audi. Sparkskin flying from the back of Dodds' Mercedes. Strong those curves. So every bit of the track they can here. Very close. Mercedes gets the better run out of the final corner. Up in the pits, stationary for 4 minutes now. Starts sitting in the car, so parked it up. Starting to probe the corners, Caleb Dawson. He's eager to be on the move here. Nice inside move. Tries to fight it, he's going to be able to run it through the last corners here. Slingshot, he's used his move. That's up. He's going to have this one easy by the end of the straight. Ash Davis probing a look around, contemplates making a free wide down through turn 1. I think it would have bode well. I suspect a little battle going on here. very different line. That corner can have advantage of a couple of different lines. Dawson's going to lose a couple of spots here from the move. For the stream, jump in and let us know what your favourite car is out of the GT3s here. A huge line of cars. Only 20 seconds left on the clock. Big line. Down to about P13 straight. Something's happened to Sam Smith as well. He's had to go into the pits. He's been parked up for a couple of minutes. Not sure what happened to him when that. Going to the replay and see what happened. Sam Smith, who'd been leading for the entirety of the race, has had to jump to the pits. And technical issues. That's rather unfortunate. It was turning in and then all of a sudden just lost steering. So I see Simon Mazzomo take him to the race lead and checkered flag out. Flashing the lights and swerving, very happy to take the win. Very unfortunate for Sam Smith. I wonder if he was running out of fuel on the last lap. Dylan O'Shea P2, Harry Dodds P3. Unfortunate there. Sam Smith, not sure what is going on there. My even favourite car is the Audi. Did like the old Model 1. I have not had a go of the current one. I'm sure it will be a mint to drive. There's too many of the cars. I want to buy them all, unfortunately. Aquinara crosses the line to finish up the race. So there's Daniel Winrow. Traffic around. Still remember the Audi that we ran, Banksy. Bathurst 12 out. First Enduros on iRacing. Drivers. So yeah, finishing up. John Galland across the line. I think that'll be all cars. Not sure if Bathurst may still be running. That's all cars crossing the line now. And Simon Mazzomo, our race winners. We'll take a look at those race results now. I do remember that wave of the cat getting tangled in the sim gear. That was an interesting Enduros. And there we are, our results for the Pagnian Advanced Simulation GT3 Championship Round 2 at Fuji International Speedway. Simon Mazzomo takes the race win with some Sam Smith pulling over on that last lap, so it'll be interesting to find out what potentially happened for that as well. And then also on the podium, Dylan O'Shea in P2. And then also on the podium, P3 is Harry Dodds. And then our drivers down through to then to P18 is then Sebastian Vandel, Hayden Sell, Brody Sentence, Rick Kuznetsov, Caleb Dawson, Ash Davis, Hayden Benefield, Ricky Hyde, Matthew Shanahan, Simon Chadwick, Craig Schultz, Daniel Benefield, Luke Swan, Nicholas Martin, and Andrew Rushworth. And our drivers take us down for the rest of the standings. Someone crashing the car right where the scenic camera was. Having fun destroying their cars at the end of the race. And Harry Dodds jumping in for a chat. And congratulations, guys. Yeah, it might help if I undeafen myself, but congratulations. We got Simon in here.
Yes.
Yes, congratulations on the win in the end, Simon. Bit unexpected with Samuel Smith pulling up the car in turn 1 on that last lap.
Yeah, not 100% sure what happened there. But yeah, it's just you take him in those instances. So yeah, a bit of a shame for him. He definitely was the faster car tonight. Just really didn't have an answer for him at all. But yeah, like I said, you take those when you get them.
Yep, definitely do. And it was pretty good out on track. In the end, it looked like it was a little bit slippery early on in the race still, with the poor humidity and the low track temps.
Car felt pretty good at the start of the actual race. It actually started to go away at the end, sort of like the last couple of laps before the pit stops happened. You can see how the car, the balance was just sort of falling away. But up until that point, no, the car was fantastic. As soon as we went to green, the thing just had pace. So yeah, I sort of tried to work with my teammates a bit and yeah, try and go from there. But yeah, obviously things went a bit sideways for Dan and for Dylan as well. So yeah, it was basically just look after the tyres. They were struggling a little bit, but just look after the tyres, get them home.
Yeah, beautiful. Like the car was dialed in for you from go to woe then.
Yeah, no, it's a little bit of a tweak. I've been doing officials during the week just to try and get a better understanding of how the Porsche works, and found a little bit with it, just in sort of just tweaking a few little things, and yeah, I think I found something quite nice. And yeah, like I said, over a race, you got to be a little bit careful with it, but overall, now the car felt really good.
Excellent. And congratulations, Dylan, to improve
Thank
that
you very
podium
much.
spot in the end. So, which definitely works out for you for championship points wise.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Oh mate, Sammy was pretty quick today in the Ferrari with the long straight. Yeah, but yeah, I don't think we had an answer for him. But I don't know. We'll have to see what happens on the replay.
Yeah,
Why he
definitely.
just connected.
Yeah, he just sort of pulled up. Didn't look like it wanted to turn through in turn 1, then just ran off the corner and brought it straight back to pits. So rather interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. Anything can happen, I guess.
Yeah, that's it. And as Simon said, you just got to take those when you can get them as well.
Yeah, that's it.
And congratulations, Harry.
Thanks, guys.
You're doing
Thanks,
some
guys.
good teetering out there for a good while. You and Sel were at it for quite a long time.
Kind of surprised I was able to hold him back for as long as I did, really, considering how fast Hayden normally is. But yeah, no, it was really good to battle with the 9.5 boys. I've been following these guys for a fair bit, and yeah, no, it was really good. Like, credit to you two at the front. You two are blimey quick. I still can't keep up with Mez and these damn cars. Like, as much as I like to throw them under the bus for, like Scott said on the podcast, it's yeah, I've got nothing to throw at him this time.
Yeah, it looked like Mercedes was doing pretty good. I think there was a couple of Mercedes out there in the end, so you're playing along pretty well in it. Was there anything that you sort of saw when you're battling Hayden that the Merc was lacking?
Definitely the the weaknesses definitely came in for the Mercedes, which is definitely the low speed corners, which is where the Audi I noticed was really strong. Because you look at because obviously when we go on the big long front straight, the Merc just pulls away, like you can't really keep up with that thing, nor the Ferrari. That's why with this one I chose the Mercedes, because it's like because I watched the GT World Challenge last week, which was at Fuji. It was it was one of the fastest cars throughout the weekend. So yeah, and that's why I pretty much picked it. And I've done a lot of testing in this car too. So yeah, it's one of the reasons.
Yeah, looked like it was doing fantastic out there. It'll be interesting to see how things go with the big mix-up in track for next week. So we'll be actually at Daytona next week. So it's with potential for rain as well. So it's going to be really mixing things up for all the different makes of car. But if too much wet practice for you all yet in the GT3s?
I guess I'll probably start with that one. Probably I haven't done much wet running, like not since the Sebring 12-hour, which I did a lot of pracky with my old team at Frog Leap Juice Racing. It was a bit. I'm not that confident with it still, but I might do a bit of running in the lead up.
And yourself, Simon or Dylan?
Not gonna lie, I'm pretty confident in the wet weather at the moment. So literally just before this race started, I did BRA, which was wet race at Le Mans. So yeah, no, I seem to go okay with it. Still want to do practice anyway. You still got to do a fair bit of practice anyway, regardless. It's wet weather. You got to try and figure out where the line is, how far you can push it. So, but yeah, I'm not too worried about it going into a wet race.
Mez will be all over it. I reckon Mez will be the one to beat, I reckon. He loves it. Every time he gets in Discord, he drops it.
I can understand it. I'm very much the same. I love racing in the wet. It's weird.
Mate, he's being tame right now. Just wait.
It's only time I'm faster than O'Shea. It's only time I'm faster than O'Shea, so I've got to take it.
I suppose it's all he talks about on the podcast. Really, just loves his wet driving.
Love a bit of moist weather.
Well played there, mate. Well played. Yeah.
Well, I've just looked at the forecast for next week's race, and it actually is raining.
Yeah, 77% chance.
Wouldn't believe it.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go, Mez. You won the race then. There you go.
Half oval as well is going to make it interesting. So.
Oh, the tri-oval. Yes. yes.
Yeah, congratulations, guys. It was fantastic watching us out there running, and all the best of luck with potential wet race at Daytona Road Course. So if you guys want to give your shout outs away to you, Simon, for being the race winner.
Oh, thanks, mate. Well, I'll do it for Dylan as well, but yeah, big thanks to all the guys. Yeah.
Won't bore the viewers twice.
Big thanks to Dylan, because just love his positive attitude. Also big thanks to the rest of the number 5 guys as well. Everyone turned up for this one, so it was really good. Real big team effort. Thanks, obviously, the guys put the series on, you guys for broadcasting. Big thanks to our sponsors, Racecraft, Turn-In Apparel, RSW Graphics, Racing News, and Prestige Photography. And big thanks for Sean for being the comedy in the chat tonight as well.
On leaders race start, that's what you got to do, boys.
Yeah.
Holdock in the race.
Well, since I'm a privateer, since I'm a privateer now, I can't really do any shouts apart from Mez. Put a good word in for me. I really love to, and also to all the teams listening out there. I'm actually in net of a team, even though I'm a privateer. So apart from that, I've got no one else to shout out apart from you guys for putting on a good broadcast, and also to Hayden himself for a great battle tonight. That was amazing, bro.
Excellent. Thanks, guys. Well, congratulations once again, and look forward to potentially seeing you on the podium again next week.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens in the wet weather.
We'll see, Mez, that's for sure.
Yeah, as long as we know that, anything can happen in the wet.
Definitely.
Get some questions ready for Mez, I reckon.
Probably some good podcast questions would be good for that.
Yes, definitely.
Oh dear.
No worries, guys. We'll talk to you
Awesome.
later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well done,
Nice.
guys.
Thanks,
Thank you.
guys.
There we have our podium finishes with Simon Mazzomo taking out the race win, Dylan O'Shea P2 and Harry Dodds P3. And then we will be back again same time next week, so it's a little bit different on the graphics. I only just realised today that they did actually change around the layout for the track schedule. So Daytona will be lined up for round 3, not Mazzano, and then Mazzano will take place in round 4. And then the forecast for Daytona is a 77% chance of rain, so it's going to be really mixing things up with a wet race around Daytona. So thank you once again for tuning in and supporting the league, the stream, all our drivers, and then also a big thank you to our sponsors and partners: Pagnian Advanced Simulation, Next Level Racing, Dubby, Fanatec, Stump Grinding Central Coast, Razor, and Chubby Buns Burgers. So thank you once again for tuning in, and I hope to see you trackside next week.